The Canadian Taxpayers Federation is a non-profit organization dedicated to lower taxes. They took a look at the numbers, and Carl Valée is the Quebec director and joins me now in studio. Thank you.
Hi, good evening.
So generally, your group is in favor of lower taxes. What did you think of the Quebec government's economic plan?
Well, we were pleasantly surprised. I mean, we are so used to getting tax increases, particularly here in this province. So to see the burden go down is actually a huge relief, and I know that it's going to help families. But we do have to remember that we're still far behind in terms of the tax burden. We would compare ourselves to our neighbors, either on the south or over to the west, like in Ontario. So we still want to see a lot more being done, but we believe it is a step in the right direction, and we hope that they're going to keep the focus to keep the spending down so we can get our money back, because we always have to understand that this money is coming back to us from the government, but it is money earned by actual taxpayers working hard every day. It's their money, and we're very happy to see it go back into their own pockets.
Now, you mentioned how we compare to other provinces. I want to come back to that, but
Sure.
First, can you give me a concrete example of how people will see this in their pockets?
Yeah, so if you take the example of a family of two that probably has two kids with a joint revenue of about $60,000, right. They will probably see about $500 come back into their own pockets. And now you have also mentioned the kids. If you have two kids between the age of 4 and 16, so in school-age kids, you get $100 back every year per kid, and that's non-taxed. So that's money that comes back into your own pockets, and that is of course good news. But we think that they should go a little bit further. But we're going to take the good news for now.
All right. So should we feel on par with the other provinces yet?
We are still way behind. So taking the exact same example here, a family in Ontario will pay about $10,000 in taxes for a joint revenue of $60,000. Well, in Quebec here, we're about at $13,000. Now we're down only $500. So there was a difference of $3,000 before. Now we're down to $2,500. There's still a long way to go, and we're hoping that we're going to keep seeing the taxes going down. We think that everybody can benefit from that. It's only good for the economy. It's good for families, and we believe that taxpayers know how to manage their own money better than the Quebec government could ever do.
All right. Well, we'll have to stay tuned in the new year and see if that comes along. Carl Valée joining me in studio tonight from the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and happy holidays.